Joanna knew some people. Joanna knew some of the better Keanu Reeves films. Joanna knew some divers. So let's don our air tanks and our goggles and dive right into this one. Divers. Joanna Newsom is an American folk, indie folk, harpist, keyboardist, songwriter, actor, philanthropist. What can't she do? What can't this woman do?
Skateboard.
Oh shit! Can you?
The gig is up.
Levitate.
Well, whatever she can also do, please leave that in the comments section.
What? Joanna Newsom? Just sitting there like, I can dance and I can do crochet.
Oh, I'm up for that.
So first of all, the instrumentation on this album is absolutely delightful. I really, really enjoyed the intimate recordings, and I could just see some of these songs going to like film or going to some kind of nice animation that doesn't need any words.
They had some like beautiful orchestral stuff in here.
All right,
so
God,
nice.
why don't you just fucking marry her already? James, what do you think of the first song?
I thought that there was some
Anecdotes.
beautiful orchestral stuff going on.
Oh, nice. I like this. I like what he's saying. Yeah. Tell me more about that.
Okay, track 1.
Yeah.
Before we go track
Disc 1.
Before we go to
Well, how can
Okay,
you do
track 0.5.
track 0.5. There's some beautiful orchestral. And all of the instrumentation on this album pretty much is lovely. But I do not like her voice.
I thought you might not.
I
like her
knew
voice.
that this is what
I
you
think
would
it's sharp
dislike the
And
most.
abrasive. On some of the songs, she softens it down a bit, and I can deal with it more. But her voice is too grating for me, and I don't like it.
When I first listened to the album, I was like, that's one hell of a voice you got there.
It is.
But by the time that I had listened through it a couple of times, it's grown on me. I've gotten
It's
used to
grown
it.
on me as well.
It has.
It's gotten used to me.
From the first time I listened to it.
No, wait,
it has
I've gotten used to
grown-
it. It hasn't gotten used to me.
It has grown on me as well. I still don't like it, but it's now less of a I don't like her voice. Now it's like
Okay, so when I heard the first song, Anecdotes, I thought, this sounds beautiful, amazing. And then she started singing, and I went, oh, that's new.
Oh, well, that's something. That's something right there.
And let me give you some context. By the end of the album, I really enjoyed her voice.
Yeah.
She is these three singers combined. Kate Bush, Alt J, and Joni Mitchell. So bring those.
Is old Jay a person?
no.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the band? Who's the fucking singer in that
I
bullshit?
have no idea.
Anyway, listen to
The singer for Alt J.
Listen to the mannerisms of that guy's voice. It's the same kind of thing you're going to
Yeah,
get
that's
here.
totally dude as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Just
That's
checking.
why I said the mannerisms.
Okay.
Gosh,
Whoa.
sexist.
Womanisms. So,
Get a lot of the womanisms on her voice.
the first track, the nature intro is real cool.
Yeah.
And within about 30 seconds, I would say, if you're enjoying it this far, you're probably going to enjoy the rest of the album.
So much happens in this song specifically as well. It's just like there's no sort of really clear structure either. It's just lots of cool stuff happening one after the other.
Instruments meander.
My one
I
problem.
find it really hard to pick apart the album because there's so much shit going on.
My
There
one
is.
problem with this song is that there was some really beautiful woodwinds and they didn't play them enough. I wanted more of it. I heard it in
the
there and I was
woodwind
like,
was so beautiful.
oh, that's so nice.
So beautiful.
So good. There's such a beautiful sound. They had an accordion on here, it sounded like, and that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
And I was just like, oh, this is great. And the lyrics are awesome as well.
The lyrics are fucking incredible.
The lyrics were great. It was
Throughout
this
the
whole
entire
album was really well
Throughout the
written.
entire album, the lyrics were great.
Sapokanikan.
Whoa.
Sapokanikan.
Whoa.
Kami
No,
Kunakamasan.
how? You better be giving me your perspective on how you say this word. Just give it a minute. Sapokanikan.
Sapokanikan. Sapokanikin.
I
thought that she
Sapokanikan.
says it in the album Sapokanikan. I think it, even though it's an A as like
I think I agree
after
with-
the K.
I think I agree with you that she says it like that.
Yeah.
I also
whether-
think that she's probably just wrong.
she could be.
Because that's
just
not
wrong.
an O. That's clearly wrong.
And this song had a really beautiful melody. It felt so light-hearted, but yet sort of intricately elaborate.
Yeah,
Mm.
and
It
it
was
was
just-
like it was right on the edge of being like really joyful and upbeat, but it also had this like
Yeah.
not
Somber.
darker side, somber. He knows.
Sober.
Yeah, that it had that, and that was good. I like
Yeah.
that a lot. And the kind of the piano and the vocals were just like playing with each
Yeah,
other.
and she
throughout the
she
entire
multi-tracks
song
her
as
own
well.
voice and like harmonizes herself. It's fucking awesome.
And that's the first time. I don't think you got it in the first one, but you got a like snare and like some drums.
Yeah, there was
in
some
there.
drums. Yeah, that was
And
actually.
they really stood apart from everything that you had heard so far.
in
And
fact,
like,
that's
Anecdotes is like it's like 7-8 minutes or something, right?
Yeah.
So
There's a lot
although
of
I'm
long songs in
saying
it.
what you've heard so far, you have heard quite a lot so far, even though it's been one track.
And a
You've
lot
heard quite a
happened
lot.
in that track.
Yeah,
what they're saying is that although you've heard a lot, you ain't heard nothing yet.
that had some really wicked woodwind in it.
You know
That was
what?
the
Like,
outro as well.
I've not heard a song in ages, or maybe ever, where at the end I went, some nice recorder in that song. I fucking love the recorder in that song. Because I don't think that's happened to me forever.
It was real good.
Leaving
loved
the
it.
City.
Oh,
I
This one
really like this
had
track.
the best drums on the album.
Yes.
A lot of the drums on this album were quite held back, were quite just additions, but this one the drums are pretty big and pretty out there, and it was really
And
nice.
the vocals were kind of driving the song with the drums, and everything else was just accompanying those two.
This was the most strongly rhythmic song on the album.
yeah, it had a
Yeah,
really good groove.
definitely. It was really upbeat and like awesome, and just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, love the harp, yeah.
Like, I'm now imagining James in a club with this just playing, just like,
Yeah.
yeah, and his tweed jacket, just going for it.
Yeah, it was good. I loved it.
It was
Yeah.
great.
And the second chorus had the vocals that kind of just started, and then the drums kicked in, but not as we have been saying, like a bar later. They happened like halfway through the chorus. They came in and just made it like that extra step.
That crazy motherfucker.
That crazy. It just named Ice Cube.
Goose Eggs.
Goose Eggs.
Is that the gang?
It had
Where they're from?
this one
Sorry.
has really nice sort of rosy keys in it, which you
Yeah.
didn't hear anywhere else in the album, and they were really prominent as well.
And there were so many like different styles. Like there were like 3 genres in that song. It was kind of crazy.
I said this song is medieval Kate Bush.
There was, do you know, what? I got a lot of medieval out of this. There
It
was
was,
a lot
it
of
was the
stuff.
harp. It was the harp.
There was a lot of very sort of Tudorish sounding about
But
this.
it was only medieval for like there was like particular bits
You
for,
got
for like
snippets of it,
5
yeah.
seconds, and then it would be like, oh, and now it's like a folk song.
Yeah, you got a snippet of it. Yeah, definitely.
it was wicked. It was awesome.
I really appreciated the way she kept her voice on a lot of all over this album, like really dry. Like sometimes like barely any reverb on them. It's just like so straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is one of the things which for me made it a bit too sharp as well. But when you get used to it, you sort of get there.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
What you get when you get used to it is the Waltz of the 101st Lightborne.
This could be one of my favorite songs. Could be my favorite song on the album, possibly.
It's a really good one.
This song sounds like it could be one of those like famous folk songs that have been passed down for generations. Like
Yeah,
100 years.
yeah. I agree with
And
that.
she's just gone and fucking written a new one, and it's like
And it's got like an accordion and a violin in it, which gives it like almost at times like a western theme or like the deep south kind of thing, but none of it actually sounds like that. it gives you hints of it every now and then, and like other genres as well throughout the
Yeah.
entire album. You've got like some blues and some rock elements,
you get some
and
country. It gets quite country. At some points as well.
country, classical, folk,
Medieval
pop.
as fuck.
and like some really like old school work songs at times. Which brings me on to the next song, The Things I Say.
Yeah,
I feel
The
as though
Things You
that
Say.
had that kind of work song element to it.
Yep.
And they had like a really weird reversed vocals.
I
like,
fucking
the
love
ending
that bit.
outro. It was-
They put loads. They pumped up the reverb and put some delay on there and had the vocals reversed, and it just became cool. This is one of the ones that was in my less liked ones because a lot of it was just piano, which was beautiful, and her singing. But it was very minimal. It was very much those two elements for a lot of it,
Yeah.
which is cool. But as not liking her vocals that much, it was like,
Well, this is the one.
But then the end came and I was like, Ooh, what's happening? This is cool.
You okay?
Ooh. Ghost spotting me.
This song was interesting because, like, for one of the, well, not the first time, but she has like a lot of effects on her vocals. Like, it sounds like she's singing into a really old microphone or something, and it's like distorting when she like goes for it, which is a nice little touch. And of course, the end when everything sort of gets reversed and it's
Really
like,
cool.
tons of
Really,
reverb.
really cool.
Also, I think she did a Joni Mitchell vibrato on her voice in this one. Anybody who is into Joni Mitchell will understand, but it's pretty impressive and it's very tasty.
It is. Real good.
And then we have the title track.
Divers. I thought this was one of the best songs,
It was
if not
great.
the best song.
I've actually given this song a 10 out of 10
This
as a
was-
song.
I gave it a 10 out
really?
of 10 as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
This was one of the ones where she sang softer as well,
Mm.
which
Yeah.
I liked a lot. And it's very beautiful. The whole song is really nice sounding.
Yeah.
It's actually just so good.
I-
It's just so good.
It's nice to hear like some more of the harp on this one.
Yeah.
The harp was just so beautiful.
And the piano and the
chords.
pipes are like a backing to the harp, which is kind of the main thing. And the instrumentation in it is very minimal, but everything that is playing is doing something quite complex, especially the harp. And wow, is she a good harp player?
Yeah.
Seriously good.
Really excellent.
And there's like a chaotic bit in the middle, which is like the harp and the piano kind of doing some crazy stuff. It was absolutely beautiful track. I love it.
Compositionally, this song is so impressive.
It is.
I've not heard such a well-crafted song for so long. Also, because I really like to pick apart sounds and try and work out like what that exact sound was, there are points where I couldn't work out if it was a sort of natural harmonic on a guitar, or if it was like recorder being played high-pitched and then possibly reversed. It had that kind of feel to it. I couldn't put my finger on it. Could have been both. Could be trying to like fuck with me. But Divers, fantastic
dick.
song.
And talking about awesome harpage,
Harpage.
there was some on the next song.
Harpage.
Some old man.
Is there like a banjo on this song?
Yeah, there is banjo. The thing is, I thought to
That
myself,
was weird as well.
yeah,
And like it works.
By the time
so
I
well.
got to this song, they'd thrown so many instruments
Yeah.
at me that I was just like, yeah, everything's going to happen.
Everything
It's
is
like,
happening right
Everything
now.
is going to come in and just do.
right at the beginning I went, oh my god, this sounds like such a country song right now. And then just as I thought that, a fucking banjo comes in and I go, yep.
Yep.
And there's like a drone synthesizer as well, which is really cool. It adds like a dark element.
There's a
to
few
the song.
sounds even on this album, on a couple of songs where I like, because there is definitely synths in it, that on some songs I'm like, is that a synth? There's like some sort of soft like background sort of swelling
Yeah.
stuff that I'm like, is that like a string played and it's just really far back and sort of got some effect so I don't notice, or is it a synth? And you know,
Sometimes I found myself not being able to decipher a low pluck on the harp or a
Or
piano.
Or
Yeah.
or even like a double bass, because
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know how low a harp can go.
Yeah.
But it looks as though, man, this is rhyming to hell.
Yeah, it is.
looks as though the harp can
Get
go
down
pretty
low.
low.
Yeah.
So,
Can it get low?
How
Yeah.
low can you go? Can you take it to stop now?
I think we're all referencing different songs. That's the worst thing. It's such a generic thing. to
you
say.
will not.
No,
take-
wait a minute.
Oh my god! There
Same
was,
old man ends with a helicopter noise.
Yeah, totally does.
I love that for some
And I
reason.
didn't, and it kind of came out of the synth.
Yeah, that's the thing
And I
I
was
really
like,
liked.
Is this?
They had them very well together, so it sounded like
Yeah.
the synth became a helicopter noise.
And I don't know whether the helicopter, like
Maybe it's
I had
it's
an
used
idea
that to make
that-
the synthesis.
Yeah,
It
that
could
was
be.
what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe all of the synth
Is
in this
that
song
played fast?
is
sampled?
the helicopter that's been sampled. Because
Could be.
the transition between the synth and the
It's so
helicopter
perfect.
is like perfect.
Yeah.
And if it's like whether it is or isn't, it's still amazing.
Yeah.
Like either way, it's kind of crazy. And
a
I don't
cool-
understand why there's a helicopter.
There's a cool bass
but
on
it
that
just
song as well.
works.
Because
Cool, like, bassy
you'll never take my heart alive. It's named the next song.
This was one of my favourite on the album. I
Yeah,
really
this was a
like
great
This
song as
is
well.
another one with some gorgeous harp on it.
And her vocals were incredible.
Yeah.
You know what? For me, the beginning of the first half of this song wasn't really flicking my bean, but
No comment.
toward like the last half of the song was one of the strongest,
Yeah.
probably the strongest outro on the whole.
The first half of this, I will agree, was
album.
sort of like an average song for this album. And then at the end, it suddenly went crazy. There was a really lush, like the nicest sounding synth on this album came in.
Yeah.
Really beautiful high little synth there. Also,
I couldn't really tell whether it was a synth or whether it was like an accordion which had been processed.
I think it was that.
It
I
could
think it
be.
was that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got that feeling.
Is it-
When I heard it, I was like, "That's."
I was
nice.
really unsure at times as to whether it's something that's been processed to
Or
make
a
it
synth,
sound
yeah.
like that, or whether it's actually a synth.
But then also, there's a lot of sounds at the end of the song. At the end of this song, there's so much going on.
Yeah, it's like spacey
But-
at times.
And the fucking repeated line of "You will not take my heart."
I
yeah,
don't know if you got this,
really gentle chorus.
but I even looked back to back and found some versions of it to check. I'm almost 100% sure that the end of this song is a Greensleeves reference.
Interesting.
And I like listened to it, and it sounds some of the lines because there's at the end they're sort of playing the same sort of melody line on a couple of instruments, and I'm pretty sure it's just playing Greensleeves or
What?
like similar version of Greensleeves. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff at the end where they'll play like very close to Greensleeves melody lines on there, and I was just like, that's really nice.
Yeah.
And they do it a few times, and it was another one of those songs on here that has that medieval as fuck like Tudorish feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was
Really
like,
nice.
when I heard it, I wasn't like shocked. I was like, oh, Greensleeves. Cool. I mean, why not?
I'll take that.
Yeah, I like Greensleeves. That's good. I'm cool with this.
A pin light bent.
Another really interesting song.
Another incredible
Yeah.
song.
The awesome harp at the beginning.
It's
and the bass
mostly
going.
harp. Yeah.
Super cool.
It kind of, when I first listened to it, sounded like an acoustic guitar doing
Yeah,
like
I thought-
alternative picking.
when I
But
first
then I was
heard it-
like, hang on, it's totally going into a harp sound
Yeah.
now. So that must
I
have
thought
just
it
been
was
a
as
harp.
well. I thought it was a guitar.
Yeah.
at the start.
And the plucking she's doing, like, because she's doing like a few, like it's definitely a multi-tracked harp. There's a few things going on, and it's a really kind of percussive sound to get because you get like the
Yeah.
finger slap on the notes as well, which was really nice.
cool. And it's like a lot darker than the other songs, which really kind of gave you a lot of balance, and it was quite refreshing to hear that as well.
Yeah. Also, I
Um,
thought this one was more simplistic.
Yes, and the
Yeah,
the
I like
reason
this. It's
for
simple.
that is so that the vocals can take center stage, because they really grabbed my attention on that song. And although the vocals had been incredible throughout the entire album, and the lyrics had been incredible throughout the entire album, that was the song which was like, and now we're going to focus on the vocals.
Yeah.
And we're going to have stuff accompanying the vocals, and you're going to listen and you're going to enjoy it. And it was really nice.
Yeah. She
Really,
was
really
crazy Kate Bush on this one.
Really, really
Crazy
good.
Kate Bush.
And then they had the ender.
The Ender.
Time
Is that the name of the song?
Time is a symptom, which is
Time
an awesome name of the
as
song.
a symptom.
Yeah.
And it was such a good crescendo.
It's fucking amazing.
I think that this is probably one of the best outro tracks I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's so good as an outro track because it starts
It's
off again.
incredible.
It goes crazy.
It was mostly her vocals and piano for the start, and I was
Piano
like,
and
okay,
vocals for the
not sure about the
start. Bring some strings
come
in
in.
to build that.
Builds such a big,
Backing
awesome
vocals as
crescendo.
well.
The drum
and
kit.
some brass, some wind instruments, more nature sounds that were
Lots of,
kind
like,
of brought in
birds.
earlier on. Yeah.
Boyd's.
Weeds.
The drums came in, and then the driving vocals as well. Every single song that is on this album, an
It's
element
like, yeah.
of that song is in the
Preston's
final
album.
song, and it's the greatest summary of an album I've ever listened to. It's so good. Okay, maybe not the greatest I've ever listened to, but it was incredible.
So we all agree that was just a fantastic song.
Yeah.
Really great way to end the
Probably
album.
the perfect outro.
Yeah. I'm going to give this one marks out of 10 first. Just to change fucking things up a little bit.
All right.
I could see someone... I'm going to give this an 8, personally. Strong 8. But with this album, I could see people who are like really into her and really like her style giving it a 9 or a 10. I can also see people who aren't into it giving it something like a 6. But I'm giving it a strong 8. How do you feel about that, James?
No.
Okay, Gareth.
I have for this album strong 7,
Okay.
and I think if I listen to it more, I could probably get more used to her voice because I have started to and might bring it up as an 8. But I think with a different singer, personally for me, with a singer who I liked more, I think this could be a 9. But I'm going to say strong 7 because I don't like her vocals that much.
Okay. I'm going to do it.
Oh, you're not going to 10 it? Are you going to do a 10?
I'm going to give it a 10.
Oh my god! Fireworks.
That's the first 10 we've ever given. By we, I mean
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
any of us on the show.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What did
I
you
am
guys?
going to give this album a 10 out of 10. I think that it is absolutely incredible.
What did you guys think of this album? I thought it was pretty fuck good. If you like this album, give it a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up.
Give it a thumbs way up.
Yeah, like if you could just make another account and give it a thumbs up on that one.
I'm not sure that you're allowed to say that.
Am I not allowed to say
I
that?
don't think you're allowed to say
Oh
that.
shit!
I
Scratch
think that's
that.
against the terms and conditions.
Okay.
But give it the biggest thumbs up your account will let you.
And hit that subscribe button.
Or 10.
Predictions.
Come on.
Predictions.
Predictions.
I said you would give it an 8 and you would give it a 9.
Yeah, that's pretty close. What do you think you'd give?
Well, I was going to give it a 9.
Yeah, and then you gave it a
But
10.
then I gave it a 10.